Welcome to the Daily Exchange. We're talking crazy security measures by Coinbase. We're talking about crypto valuations. Yep. Just to debunk all you out there, we've got 3 different ways you could value a cryptocurrency. And for some reason, Dogecoin is going to the moon, baby. We'll see you guys right after this. Right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. Bitcoin has been trading and bouncing and gurgling all around between $6,900 and $7,000 over the last few days. A lot of cryptocurrencies are down between sort of 3 to 6%. It's a bit of a consolidation in the market, I guess, in the top 100. There are a few different weird abnormalities, and I want to point them out. We've got Ethereum at 282. We've got Tron at 2.4 cents. Ripple at 33 cents. And I want to show you, we've got Nano flying back up at up 6%. Tether. I mean, this is Angry Crypto Day. I've decided, Joel, today is Angry Crypto Day. Today I'm just mad. I'm crazy today. Why is Tether up? I don't get it. Someone tell me what's going on with Tether. Why are you up? Why are you down? Come on. You're supposed to tether to the US dollar. You're supposed to be worth $1. Come on. Dogecoin flying through the roof. Now let's talk about this. Dogecoin apparently has been launched as a joke, obviously, but it's currently up about 20% because apparently Dogecoin is going to be a real thing. They are building connections into Ethereum so the services and liquidity can be captured there. Robinhood in July listed Dogecoin as well. Apparently the joke has now gone on to become the real thing in this case. Dogecoin potentially under a lot of buying pressure right now, but that actually will be a thing. I think it has a decent amount of rep and reputation, but for being a joke to some extent of the internet. But I think there is a place for that. There are a lot of jokes and board sites on the internet, and you use Dogecoin. And opening it up to Ethereum and all those kind of things as well, I think is a fantastic idea. Tron is trading a little bit on the downside, down 3.3%, but they did launch their virtual machine yesterday. Marcus Zhao, he said, this will empower developers to build better applications, allowing more people to access blockchain technology. This significant step in Tron's development will boost the growth of our ecosystem, facilitate with expansion into more industries, and reinforce our position as the leader in the blockchain and cryptocurrency industries. I've had a lot of buzzwords in that paragraph, but today it's Angry Crypto Day, and I had enough of Tron. Tron, we're moving on. I don't even want to talk about it. Bitcoin Cash. Apparently Bitcoin Cash is having some serious stagnation problems with their hash rate. Bitcoin hash rate is going up. Bitcoin cash rate is just sort of chilling out, doing nothing. Recently, blocks are pretty much almost empty. You've got 32 meg blocks with just not much in it. I got a tweet. I love a good tweet. Bitcoin Cash rate up 61.8. I wonder what is that, Egger hash? An increase by 35% in 2 days' time. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Recently, just in exchange news, CoinSpot did drop their fees on market orders to 0.1%, but their instant sell function is still at 1%. I'm moving on. It's Angry Crypto Day. I want to talk about something that really annoyed me yesterday. And that is institutions not being able to value cryptocurrencies. Now, there's been a recent report come out, and I want to talk about how do you value a cryptocurrency? And apparently there are now 3 ways that you could value a cryptocurrency. This is research published by Satis Group, who recently published that 78% of ICOs were basically scams, but that was only related to 0.3% of the funds that were raised. Now, they've come out with 3 different approaches. 3. The first one, top down. So it's using a quantitative theory of money to deduce the value of crypto assets needed to support the forecasted economy. So how much money do you need to support a particular economy of a coin? Yeah, I dig it. The second one is peer-based, using multiples of network-specific metrics to arrive at relative valuations. Relative valuations. So basically, if one coin is trading at a certain price, maybe with the similar kind of metrics, it could trade or be valued at a certain price. Bottom up, discounted cash flow models to estimate value of networks that provide yield. So ones that pay out, like Dash and things like that. That's another interesting way of valuing a cryptocurrency. The report goes on to explain the methodology they believe is best to determine the value. Joel, if you want to bring up this methodology screenshot. So we've got top-down, currency, platform, privacy, other utility sectors. We've got peer-based, platform, sector, and exchange sector. And then bottom-up, so currency, privacy sector, hybrid, like Dash. Exchange sector, like BNB. And this new, there's BitMax and Fcoin. I can assume interesting models there. And other utility sectors. So Satis Group has published this. Now, I want to run through the report. We're going to take you guys on to page 3. Page 3 talks about if we were to value the cryptocurrencies in a 1, 3, 5, and 10-year term. I'm just going to bring this up so everyone can see. Oops, my apologies. And we can see here the value, so the current estimated value. And this is the values they are ascribing. Ascribing? Is that a word, Joel? Ascribing?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Today it is because it's Angry Crypto Day. In the top-down methodology, in 1, 3, and 5 years, you can see Bitcoin will be worth $32,000. In 3 years' time, $71,000. 5 years, $96,000. And in 10 years' time, Bitcoin will be worth $143,000. Ethereum, on the other hand, seems to be going on, again, an upward trajectory, but slightly moving down. 882, 788, 686, and 588. You can see the value of Ripple in 1 year is estimated to be 0, then 4 cents, 1 cent, and then 0.004 of a cent. I'm assuming the first one in year 1 would be probably 0.8 or something like that. But that seems to be going down. Bitcoin Cash going down, EOS going down, Stellar down, Litecoin goes up, Cardano down, Monero goes up insanely, even more than Bitcoin, and Dash going up as well. That's the first way to value these things. And obviously, based on the analysis of exchange tokens, let's go to page 14. This is another interesting one. So with exchange tokens, you can see the different exchange volume, adding a multiple, the market capitalization, the price, and the implied price in the future. You can see HT, what is the HT token? That, I'm not sure. BIX, Quash. I love Quash. I love Quash. BNB, IDXM, CET, and COB seem to be going up. The rest don't look so good. All right, and finally is also, they can see the token use case by vertical over the few years. So you can see in page 4, really interesting results here in terms of velocity, There's all sorts of really interesting data which they have crunched together and forecast for each of the cryptocurrencies. Just go up to page 4, my apologies. Here are all the use cases. And obviously by vertical, you can see what they're being used for. So ICO funding seems to be big. Crypto trading, this is what they're forecasting these assets will be used for. Gaming, gambling, remittances, unbanked, video games, digital commerce. Yeah, interesting stuff. Obviously, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. This is just research, but you can see this is a great report. Joel, if you want to share it around, I'm sure there'll be an article on Finder as well about this, but yeah, really interesting to see exactly what they forecast the values of cryptocurrencies will be in the future. Bitcoin flying, XMR, Monero, absolutely flying up in 10 years' time. All right, let's move on. We've got some whack stuff to talk about now. Real whack. Just warning everyone. Mainstream adoption stuff. What's the big 4 things in mainstream adoption right now? Yahoo just put buy and sell of cryptocurrencies on its site on Yahoo Finance. Business Insider has been reporting that the CBOE has hinted that they're going to potentially launch the futures exchange earlier. You can see Yahoo here, and you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies now through Yahoo. Business Insider, yeah, tell us about that one. We've got Square, which apparently has won this patent that to be the payments network that would allow retailers to accept any form of cryptocurrency payment, which is kind of cool as well. Very, very, very cool. Coinbase, obviously, doing an analysis of the top 50 universities around the world, found that 42% of the top 50 offered at least one cryptocurrency or blockchain class at undergraduate level. Mainstream adoption, it's coming. Yeah. So we've got an article here in regards to the Coinbase and university article degree. Kind of cool stuff. I'm loving it. I am really enjoying it. Now I'm going to move on. We're going to talk about some real wacky stuff. So just warning everyone. I know this week we've talked about Las Vegas prophecies. We've talked about desert rituals and ceremonies with Zcash. And now I'm going to talk about Coinbase setting up and pitching giant tents in their office. Giant tents in their office. Let's check it out. Joel, bring it up. We've got Coinbase essentially want to talk about how this sort of works. This is their electromagnetic tent to protect them from signals in jacking, I guess. So I'll just quote here, this is what they're saying in the Wired article. By the time the tent is sealed, my connection to the outside world has drained away to nothing. Now the ceremony can begin. What are they doing inside these tents? You'll never know. I'm about to witness an arcane ritual intended to bewitch Wall Street and help it fall in love with cryptocurrency. For the large, and then they go on to say, for the laptop used to generate the keys, this is the end of the journey. The device is destroyed to prevent leaks. The paper with QR codes is put into binders and stored in a secure facility somewhere in San Francisco where, in theory, hackers can't reach it. Backups are scattered around the world in ceremonies with USB drives, tents. They must hang out with the Zcash guys. Do you reckon would you hang out with those Zcash guys? Sorry, the Zcoin guys and the Zcash guys, I guess, Joel. Would you hang out with those guys? Those guys are pretty cool.
I like the idea of ceremonies.
Like that desert really ceremonies.
Yeah.
So these are scattered all around the world, and yeah, this is a pretty trippy stuff. I love it, but I love it. Now, meanwhile, in terms of security, Trend Micro and a number of cryptocurrency mining malware, cryptocurrency mining malware has just doubled in the first half of 2018. Crypto jacking advertising, so ads that basically spin up a miner, was the most common method. And yeah, it's, I guess, increased electricity and the laptops obviously will die faster. Now, let's talk about John McAfee's BitFi wallet, apparently, which has been proclaimed to be unhackable, has been hacked again. So McAfee basically put $100,000 up in late July for any person who could hack his BitFi digital wallet, a $120 Android-powered cold storage device. Just after the challenge was issued, the bounty was raised to $250,000 US. And a separate 10 grand bounty set up to identify potential security vulnerabilities. So hackers went to work on the device, and a security consultant named Andrew Tierney looks to have done enough to pick up the 10 grand earlier this month when he successfully sent the device's phrase and seed to a remote machine. Kind of cool. The press claiming the BitFi wallet has been hacked. Utter nonsense. The wallet is hacked when someone gets the coins. No one got any coins. Gaining root access in an attempt to get the coins is not a hack. It's a failed attempt. All these alleged hacks did not get the coins. Then, a 15-year security researcher, Salim Rashid, got Doom running on the device. That's pretty cool. Running Doom. I love Doom. How good is Doom? In recognition of BitFi 6 and official McAfee and their prestigious Pawny Awards accolades, we'd like to show you Spoodonia playing Doom on his BitFi wallet. That's kind of cool. And then McAfee came back and responded with a video played on your BitFi wallet. Has nothing to do with the safety of your funds. This is amateur hour, not a hack. Any device with a computer and a screen can be used to play games. I should start watching my YouTube videos on BitFi wallet. Go to bitfi.com. Well, not to be denied, Salim and researcher partner Ryan Castellucci have apparently uncovered extra vulnerabilities. And according to TechCrunch, the second type of cold boot attack can allegedly obtain all stored funds from an unmodified BitFi wallet. Now, it's unclear yet whether or not this is a hack. So let's just walk through it. Bill Powell of BitFi 6 discussing the single assumption upon which the entirety of BitFi 6 ridiculous unhackable claim lies. Could you even imagine if this assumption was proven false? CryptoVest. So on a completely unrelated note, here is BitFi 6 being cold boot attacked. It turns out that rooting the device does not wipe RAM clean. Who would have thought? I feel this music is very appropriate for BitFi 6. Not sure what that's going on there. This attack can also be deployed from an Android phone very covertly and quickly, but it can't post the demo video because my OTG cable is faulty. Now, so it's unclear whether they have successfully hacked this or not, and it is to be determined. But it does look like they have discovered this cold boot attack vulnerability. Will they win the $250,000? It is yet to be decided. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up here with some prices. $6,391 for Bitcoin, $278 for Ethereum, EOS under $6 again at $5.94, Ripple at 33 cents, Bitcoin Cash at $533. And everything else looks a little bit in the very, very red. Okay, for VeChain and Dogecoin. 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 All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there. Do subscribe, do follow us, and we'll see you guys next week with some more Daily Exchange.